Yeah, for the Sunday morning video, the snow prospects remain the same, just the timing element of pushing it around. Cheval Blanc will be closed to traffic Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday will be open for a little bit for training for the visiting teams from the U16s in Ontario. And the snow will get pushed around that night, probably when the temperatures start to drop. And not only until the temperatures start to drop, then we can populate the B-net back in on the lower end, and then running the GS from a little bit lower down, and then running the Super G from the start after we've had a chance to put the net back in up top. That's all there is. So just a quick tour of Sunday morning snow. Hi, hey. So starting from the top, the start ramp, there's a lot of snow, and the first pitch we have a substantial amount to fill in, but there's also a substantial amount of snow on skiers right. The start ramp, there's all the snow we have by the guns over there. There's probably a meter and a quarter. And of course, just over the breakover is where we have a swath that needs to be pushed, but luckily there's a lot of snow on the sides to move in and get that. So the upper pitch is a bit thin, but what is there is extremely firm, very solid. Just between the bottom of the first pitch and the top of rock cut, there's an awful lot of snow. So if you had to push a start here, there's a good slope and lots of snow to push a start. Be a good start too. Good slope on it and a lot of width. And again, just above rock cut, right in the center of the hill, there's a couple of rando rocks pointing through. But again, it's not hard to find the snow to fill around those. And it's a point thing. If they're in the race line, then we have to deal with it. But there's lots of poking around on either side, a meter here, a meter there. That's you won't need to set over that little pointy rock, two little pointy rocks sticking up. And there's a big square patch right in the middle of the hill, right in the middle of rock cut, pretty much. And but there's plenty of snow on either side just to push in. It's just a bit of a concave section here that's not difficult for Hervé to deal with at all. So it's a traditional spot in the center of the hill between the big tree on the left and Sporting Life on the right. Yeah, it's just a natural shallow spot here that gets accentuated by the skier traffic. So as a result of the traffic, there is snow on either side and above and below that can be pushed in, and all the net's stripped out. Probably one section more down here on skiers right that has to come out, but there's lots of snow to push in here, and the snow depth already is almost a drill bit. So we're pretty good there. Just a caution though, we have a limited supply of cut-off screw gates. They're all 35 mil gates. So for Ontario and the Quebec provincials, we probably need 27s with sawed-off gates. I've got a gate key. There's gate keys around. I've got two of them. Just a caution. Yeah, correction there. They're 30 mil gates with the sawed-off screwies. So if there's a desire for course setters to come over the top of basketball or go around on the left, there is snow there and get pushed around. It might get pushed on a daily basis, but right now there's almost enough depth, and there's certainly enough snow on skiers left that we can push up and sacrifice some of the width of the hill here to make more snow in the center. Yeah, skiers right on waterfall. You can see the blue spot marked off. That was where we were shallow earlier. It's a little bit lower than the breakover, but there is snow again around to push up from the bottom and from the top to cover off that. So we're good all the way. We don't really set over there that much, but maybe for the U14s we will. So there's snow available there. So from coaches on down, there's lots of snow all the way across. There's one or two spots that might start showing some brown later in the week, but again, we don't need to go there, and it is easy to cover up because we do have snow and we can sacrifice width of the hill here. There's so much terrain to play with. So that's it for the report. There is snow, we have lots to move, and we have lots of time to move it, and the temperatures are looking in our favor. Does that sound positive or just optimistic?